So super archers have been all the rage over the last couple of weeks at various Town Hall levels, and boys, I think I found my new favorite army at Town Hall 12. What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe. Welcome back to the show, and let me show you the original version of this attack strategy that we saw yesterday in the Town Hall 12 Rush.GG Cup. Now, we definitely need to make sure that we give credit where credit is due, because this army is straight up YOLO, but totally OP. This is going to be exciting. Starting out with a Warden walk up top, Baby Dragon. Try to help funnel a little bit here. Warden working. Balloon down, looking for Seeking Air Mine to try to protect that one healer. Single healer walk up there. Golem dropped. Should see a Archer Queen nearby. There she goes. Archer Queen with the healers, which are going to transfer over to the Golems. Super Archers also dropped. Barbarian King on the far left with a Witch. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh, my. And a Wall Wrecker. Oh, my goodness. Straight YOLO here. Barbarian King ability used. Warden ability used. Defensive Hound will pop. Looks like everything's kind of trapped for a second there. Rage spell down for whatever's inside the Wall Wrecker. There it goes. We're going to see Yetis. Why is it? Cameraman's getting ahead, man. What's going on with this cameraman? Queen will be successful in the elimination of the Town Hall. Bats from the left. Need to zoom this thing out. Can't really see what's happening here. All right. Oh, man. Wizard Tower. Bats will be successful, luckily. Ice Golem was distracting. Free spell down on the multi-target. Here comes the bats around the bottom. Going on air defense. Archer Tower. Super Archers. Will they get that Wizard Tower? They will. But there's a multi-target in there. Oh, man. Yeah, look at this, boy. Oh, my gosh. Success. So this army, broken down in simple terms, goes like this. Drop Grand Warden with healers to do a slight Warden walk, and with the assistance of a Baby Dragon to set one side of the base funnel. Use Golem in the middle to block defenses for the Archer Queen. Use either a Wall Wrecker or Log Launcher to open up walls and damage defenses en route to the Town Hall. Drop Barbarian King and Witch on the opposite side of the base funnel to keep Super Archers moving into the base with the Queen and Warden. Use Warden ability and rage spells to keep Super Archers powered up to clear important defenses like the Town Hall, Inferno Towers, Eagle Artillery, and Wizard Towers to set up for the bat. Use an Ice Golem to block a Wizard Tower to save on a freeze spell, that way bats can clear the Wizard Tower and move on to other defenses. Use well-timed freeze spells to shut down multi-target Inferno Towers or Wizard Towers until the bats clear all remaining defenses. So in the original attack, that guy used it in Clan War, so it can be done on a well-planned base attack there, but then again, if you're getting bored at Town Hall 12 and you need something else to do while you're trying to steal those resources, it can be used out in multiplayer battles. Now, the original attack did use a Wall Wrecker because that's all he was allowed to use in that Town Hall 12 tournament, but I'm a lazy attacker, and I know a lot of you guys are as well, so I decided to change into a Log Launcher because of that additional roll from the log. You can do damage to buildings as it travels through the base in conjunction to that massive range of the Super Archers. They can reach so many different buildings that the Archer Queen cannot get. Now, there is another version of this army for Town Hall 11 that has the Super Archers with a Queen Walk, which is absolutely overpowered. Now, we're going to have that one in a video in the next couple of days. But during the experimentation of use of this army at Town Hall 12, I decided to take on a Town Hall 13 out in Global, and he had a ton of resources, so I couldn't help myself. And it's a very clean, cut and dry way to use this army with the war Warden Walk Baby Dragon. We're going to go ahead and speed this one up because it does take a little while. Now, this base does have scatter shots, and a scatter shot is very dangerous versus the bats, so you might need to freeze those in conjunction to those multi-target Inferno Towers and Wizard Towers. Now, we do have the Queen down with the Golem, now Golemites, and the Log Launcher, Barbarian King on the opposite side, and the Super Archers. And those Super Archers are taking out buildings from a really long ways away, which is super powerful, dudes. It's super powerful. We get in on the Town Hall, we got Yetis, Queen's going to assist with this, and then we get the bats down. Now, notice the bats. They are working on the Wizard Tower because of the Ice Golem blocking it, and they're going to come around into a multi-target Inferno Tower. You got to freeze it, or you're going to lose your bats really fast. Now, there's also one other placement where we're going to need freeze spells, and that's where we have this Wizard Tower scatter shot. So they're going to get in on the Wizard Tower. We're going to freeze that scatter shot one more time, and then the bats are going to get in there and take it down because obviously they're too close for the scatter shot to do much of anything. And then realistically, we just got a ton of troops left over. But yeah, so let's go ahead and just do one live. That way we can point out some of the details along the way. And this guy's got a ton of resources, and I kind of need it. So we're going to start out by dropping our Warden Walk on this right side of the base with the healers. And you're not going to spend like a ton of time here invested on this, but we need to make sure that we try to clear out some buildings. That way those Super Archers stay grouped up together and move through the base. Now, we do have a baby dragon that we can drop over here to assist with the clearance of buildings. He's going to work on that Warden Altar. The Grand Warden's working his way through. And then we're also going to more than likely drop the Barbarian King on the opposite side and use the Super Wall Breaker to get him deeper into the base. Now, we can also use a rage spell to kind of speed up this Warden over here and save a rage spell for our Super Archers in the core of this base, because if you don't time this thing right, they're going to go around the outsides, and we don't want that. It's not necessarily something that we want. Let's go ahead and drop our Golem like this, and we're going to drop our Archer Queen and our Log Launcher right there in the center to start working. Let's drop the Barbarian King with the Witch on the opposite side and the Super Wall Breaker to open up the wall over here. All right, so everything's working its way in. Let's go ahead and start getting our Super Archers down like this. There we go, and see what they're going to target. Hopefully they go inside the base. Actually, let's just go ahead and use our King's ability to start pushing them through. All right, so inside the Log Launcher, there is Yetis. Yeah, we have Yetis, and this guy hasn't logged in a while. Obviously, we just lost an Inferno Tower, so I guess this is not really the greatest example. However, we can drop our Rage spell like this, and we can also use our Grand Warden's ability to protect our Yetis as they go deeper, and we're going to protect our Super Archers. You'll notice there's serious range, getting damage on various buildings to include that Wizard Tower and Expo. The Archer Queen's still working. Now let's see if we can identify, well, I guess there are no Wizard Towers, so let's go ahead and drop our bats like this. Bats from the top. The Ice Golem's going to block. Let's go and get some Wizards down. Let's get a freeze spell and drop a freeze on that Wizard Tower like that. And his base just completely fell apart. We don't even... Okay, yeah, I guess this was not necessarily a war attack or anything, because we did not have any defensive clan castle troops, but we got a ton of troops left over. You got to try it. You're going to love it.